feel like I'm a president ready to make a speech. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are having an awesome day today. Thank you for clicking on today's video, and if you're new here, my name is Cham. Hope you guys stick around for the rest of the video and join this family by subscribing. So in today's video, I got a little something different for you guys, a bit more serious, but I just thought I'll do the realities of starting up a YouTube channel from a small YouTuber. So yeah, no beauty, no lifestyle, but I hope it does provide a lot of help for people out there who are like me, who are either small YouTubers who have just started, or big, you never know, or are thinking of starting a YouTube channel. But before that, please give this video a thumbs up, join this family by subscribing and turn your bell notification buttons on so you guys are notified every time I upload a new video. Without further ado, let's get to it. So I wanted to make this video because I felt like there's a lot of things that even though I'm new to this platform, I've only been a YouTuber for like, what, 5 months, so I haven't experienced so much, but I do feel like there's a lot of things that I went through or emotions that I felt that many people could relate to who have started or who want to start. And I felt like it's always nice to hear that other people are going through the same thing as you, because I would have wanted something like this or someone to tell me all these things when I was feeling them. So the main thing I think that it gets people when they do start is how hard it is. I don't think you really grasp how much effort it takes and how emotionally draining it can be when you do start, because you see all these like YouTubers around you and you're like, okay, I'm gonna upload a video and it's gonna get like this many views, and then it's just gonna keep growing, and you think you're gonna have this like snowball effect, and it's just gonna keep going up and up and up and up, and it's always a high, and you're just gonna beat your goal every single time. And sometimes that does happen. Like, there are people who are fortunate enough to like start their YouTube channel and just bangs, and then just like they keep growing and they don't stop from there, or they just like blow up. But for most of us, that's not how it works. Like, you upload your video, it tends to get a very good response because you're giving it out to your friends, your family, you're putting it on Instagram, and all these people who didn't know that you're going to start a YouTube channel now see that you have a video up. So everyone's curious, everyone's wondering, oh, okay, let me check it out. So you do get this like surge in views for your first video, usually your first couple videos, because everyone wants to see, oh, what they're doing. Whether it's people who like you, people who hate you especially, will want to see what's up. Don't let that dishearten you when you find yourself uploading other videos after your first and it not getting the same response. You're not seeing the same interaction on your social medias. People at first were like, whoa, like, oh, okay, can't wait to check it out, and then now it's like silent, like no one's saying anything, no one's really watching it. And it's because, like I said, people already have seen it, so they've met their curiosity, and now they're carrying on their lives, and not everyone is going to like love it straight away, especially when it's their friends. So I think it's harder for, not their friend, but people that they know, for them to like, I don't know, for you to become like their favorite YouTuber that they're going to want to constantly watch. So do not let that dishearten you, feel like you're doing something wrong, because you're not. Most of the time, unless it's really bad, someone would probably tell you, but you're not doing anything wrong. It's just that's how people are like. That's one thing. Another thing I have to say is also don't compare yourself to other people, which is something that you could easily do. I do myself. You start looking at people who have started at the same time, who have started after you, and you're wondering, oh, why do they have this many views, or this many more views than me, or this many more subscribers? But there's so many factors that play into that. It's not only their content. Yes, their content could be better than yours, but at the same time you have to think, well, maybe they have more friends than you, or they have more family than you. All these factors will play into how many views and subs they have, because if they share into their Instagram and their friends are, I don't know, more supportive, or they're more inclined to carry on watching and share with all their friends, because that's the main part. Like, there are some people who will give their friends their link and be like, oh, share it with like 10 other people, and they will go on to share it, but then someone else will not share it. So you can't sit there and be like, oh, I must be doing something wrong. No, you just things just happen, you know. So that's another thing. Do not compare. It just makes things worse. It makes you feel bad about yourself. Also, when it comes to friends and family, I feel like that's a big aspect as to why people don't even want to start their channel. And I completely understand. You're scared of what people have to say. You're scared of what your friends from school, what their opinions are going to be, and obviously your family, and then it stops you from doing what you love. But if this is what you truly want, this is a passion for you, you're not doing anything wrong, you're just doing what you love, just go for it. Do not worry about what other people have to say about it. And if they really are your friends, they will support you. They will like, they will comment, they will watch, they will share it, they will message you personally, tell you what they loved about the video, what maybe you could improve about it. And it really shows you who's there for you and who isn't. And it will surprise you the kind of people that actually may pop up and be like, hey, and will be there for you from day one all the way to the end, and the people that you think might be the most supportive may not be. So don't let anyone stop you from doing what you love. If this is what you want to do, just stick through it. Of course, it's natural for us to want to care about other people's opinions, but only focus on the people that do matter. So the next thing that I want to talk about is the workload and the time that actually goes into thinking about your video, producing it, editing it, and actually getting it out there for people to see. And I think people underestimate how much goes into it, and at first like, yeah, I'll just record and upload it, like it's that simple. But really, when you actually get into it, it's not as easy. Even from just thinking of an idea can be really hard and can take a lot of time. Sometimes it can be very hard to keep up with your uploading schedule. If it's every day, twice a week, I don't know how many, you have to make sure you have 3-4 ideas ahead of time in your head right there for when you need to film. Now once you have that, you need to actually get the video going. So you might need to get things for it, you might need people if people need to be in your video, and then to actually sit down and actually film it. And especially if you're new to things don't flow as well. You might, oh, I forgot to start recording, oh, I keep messing up, I'm nervous. Like there are so many like raw footage that I'm just have to delete, stop, start again, because I'm either messing up with my words or I don't know what I want to say, and that takes a while. So a video that probably would take a big YouTuber like half an hour to make will take you 3 hours to do. So that's a lot of time. And then after that's done, you have to edit it. Now most people don't just wake up and know how to edit. You have to actually sit there, go through YouTube, learn how to edit the kind of style that you want, find your style, and then put that into place. So all of that, I think people do not take into consideration, or they underestimate how much you have to actually put in to get the results you want. Like you'll get out as much as you put in at the end of the day. If you're putting in 5 minutes, you're not gonna get that much out of it. So one thing I personally like to do that will help me get everything in my life organized and in place is actually having a diary plan. I really saw a big difference when I got one. It was so amazing. It just enabled me to see what I have planned out for the whole week. Not only for YouTube, it had like my classes, everything that I need to get done, because obviously we do have other lives outside of this that we need to put first in most of the time. And I need to see, well, when do I have the time to record this? When do I have time to edit this and upload this? So writing it all down will stop you having these like last minute moments, or I need to upload a video but I also have a deadline. Like you need to plan, otherwise your schedule's gonna get thrown out away. Whatever, your work, your uni, anything that you're doing will be hindered, because then you're not making time for that, which is important. So you need to make sure you have everything planned. You know what your personal deadlines are and what time you can actually sit down, film and edit and upload. So the next thing that I want to talk about is equipment. So obviously, being a YouTuber, equipment plays a big part in the production of your videos. Now, being a small YouTuber, it is hard to not think about like the big YouTubers out there who have really good quality equipment. You obviously want to strive for the best, and you start comparing your video quality and realize it's not the same. Well, it's going to be really hard to replicate their kind of quality when you have just started off, unless you're fortunate enough to have access to good cameras, good mics, lights and all of that. you're not gonna really get that with, say, whatever you have on hand that you could use. But that's fine, like you've just started off, like people understand that. If you have a smartphone, most of the time the video quality on there is going to be good enough to record and put out there onto YouTube, and it'll be like, you'll be able to get the ball rolling and it'll be fine. So I personally film with my iPhone X, and that's what I started off using. And I actually used just a lamp that was my first video, and like the light that came in the room. Not gonna be the best. If you guys saw my first video, you will know, but that's where you gotta start off, and slowly you can start to build your collection. You save up and maybe get some lights. They don't have to be expensive, you can find some cheap ones. And then these big YouTubers didn't start off with all these equipment and all the best lights and lenses and cameras. They had to build their collection up slowly, and even when it comes to backgrounds, yeah? So do not get upset that your quality does not match the people who have millions and millions of followers, because it's not gonna be like that. So another thing that really got to me is that some videos that I knew were my absolute best, like they were really good, I thought they were had a really good idea, people were searching it, and I thought, oh my god, okay, this is the moment, people will really watch it, love it, the quality is good, I really tried to make the editing even better, and then you upload it and it's flat and it's getting the same responses as every other video or even less, and you're wondering why is it not getting that recognition that you think it deserves. You're just gonna have to go through that. There are so many videos where I actually sat there so upset. I was like, why is no one watching it? Like, I thought this was a really good idea, I changed the background, I did this, I did that, but it just didn't get the recognition it deserves. And that's life, like that's luck. At the end of the day, if people see that video and actually click on it, like you don't know how YouTube's gonna promote your video. You are still a small YouTube channel, so the amount of, like, YouTube is not going to circulate your video the most on the platform, isn't it? And you don't know if people on that day wanted to watch it, they were busy, you just don't know. Don't let that stop you from trying and make you think that that video was rubbish, because it probably was really good, but it was just didn't get the attraction that it needed. But just keep going, because you never know, one day one of those videos will actually blow up and so many people will see it. And you guys, don't forget, just because it doesn't get all the views now when you first post it, or the first couple of days from actually posting that video, does not mean that people will stop watching it. Views will always trickle in for the video later on. People might a month's time search that title and that your video will pop up, and suddenly you just see a surge in views on that video. Like, for example, I uploaded a Beauty Bay haul, not my second one, my first one, and at first it was doing really badly, and I thought people like hauls and stuff like that. But like now that's like my best doing video, and I got, if views started coming in like way later, like a couple months later, and now it's like gotten the most views out of all the videos that I have. So don't worry if you don't get all the views that you want right now when you first post it, because they will come later on, okay? Now, one thing that I didn't really know, or I didn't know is so important, is actually interacting with the community to help promote your video. Like, I'm quite shy, I'm like, I don't know if I don't want to like comment someone that I don't know. What if they don't, I don't know, I thought I would sound weird just like looking at new YouTubers and commenting on their videos, but then I realized, well, that's what I want people to do to me. So if I'm not doing that to other people, why would anyone come to me who they don't know and like my videos and comment on them and subscribe? So you have to interact with the community around you. You have to promote your video. So whether it's finding pages that are specific for YouTubers or upcoming YouTubers, or if you have a niche, say it's like beauty, or I don't know, working out or food, there are so many groups out there, like on Facebook, or I'm sure, I think Reddit does it, has the same, and there are people out there who want to help each other, so they will post their videos and you will check them out, support them, and in return they will also check you out and support you. Now, I'm not promoting sub for sub and all of that, like for like, because that's not going to get you anywhere. Do not go down that route. if someone's telling you, oh, so I'll sub to you if you sub to me, but all you're gaining is a number, and what you truly want is interaction. YouTube wants to see that the people who are sub to you are actually watching you and interacting and commenting, and not just because you sub to them. But what you do need to do is support. So if you want people to watch your video, you need to watch their video, you need to comment, you need to understand the community around you. At the same time, it gives you opportunity to see, well, what do people want to, what are people watching? Because if you see someone who is on the same level as you has posted a video about this and they're getting a lot of views for this and hype around that, and it's about this topic, then maybe you could take that and let it inspire your next video, so they could help you get that sort of interaction, because no new video is completely unique. At the end of the day, you are taking ideas that have probably been done, but you are adding your own flair and twist. So you need to do your research, you need to see what's the market, what do people want to see, what's popular, what's trending, and then take that and put your own flair and twist and personality on it, so that your subscribers and the new ones that come in will like and be like, oh, okay, this is different, I really like that person's personality, and I really like the video that they did, and they will sub and carry on watching your videos. So the last thing that's coming to mind that I did struggle with, or I'm still struggling with, is interactions from subscribers. Now, you do hear YouTubers always asking for their subs to comment down what they liked. Let me know if you like this video, let me know what you want to see. Constantly, you're always telling them, do you like this series? But you get nothing. It's just crickets in the comment section, like, and you're sitting there like, well, do they like it? Do they not like it? Should I carry on the series? Should I not? Should I branch off and do something else? And you're just conflicted, because in the start of your channel, that's like essential to picking what kind of niche you want to go in, and it's natural to start branching off and doing so many things, because you don't know what people want, and people don't tell you, they just watch, like, and then that's it. No one says anything. So don't be alarmed, don't be scared that no one's telling you, because it happens to us all, and it is annoying, and sometimes it's frustrating, because you just want to provide people what they want. I'm like, just tell me what you want and I'll make it for you. But they don't, and usually because, I don't know if they're scared, or they might be your friends, so they don't want to be the people commenting, I don't know. But slowly, as you get bigger and bigger, people will start telling you what they like to see, or maybe you might have to reach out to people, or maybe your people you know who are close to you, like, hey, be honest with me, did you like that video? Like, if you didn't know me, would you watch it? Did you like the idea? Like, you just want constructive criticism from people around you and strangers. So maybe on those communities and groups that I was just talking about, loads of people just write comments. They don't just link a video. They might be like, oh, would you guys be interested in videos like this? And people actually interact and start commenting when it comes to a different platform. So that's probably a good way to get an idea of what people want to see for future videos, and that will help you pick ideas in the future. So in conclusion, just do what you love. If you're a small YouTuber, I understand the struggles and the emotions that you are going through, and if you want to start this and you are nervous, I understand it too, but you just gotta push through. You just gotta do what you want. If this is your passion, this is what makes you happy, and you want to help people out, and you think that there's a platform that there's a niche out there that's not being targeted, and you want to provide, just do it. There's nothing to lose. If it doesn't work out, what did you lose? You have some cool videos that you can look back on, and if it does work out, then you can look back at this and be like, oh well, what did I have to worry about? Like, I just have to push through. You just have to push through this initial stage and then just get better. You're always going to go through ups and downs, like anything you do in life. It's not going to be perfect. But if you remember that this is something that you love, don't like turn it into a chore. If you just film and have fun and you're doing what you love, then that will come across on camera and to the people who watch it, and people will want to watch it because they'll see how happy it makes you, and it'll make them happy. So just stay strong, you can do it. I know a few people out there are just struggling. They're like, I don't know where this is going, but just push through, okay? There is a light at the end of the tunnel. It'll be absolutely fine. So that's it for today's video. I really hope it inspired you guys and helped you guys out there who are feeling the same. It felt really good to talk about this because I know that I would have wanted to hear this when I was feeling the same way, and actually it was very therapeutic to talk about it. So if it did help you out, if you did take something away from this, let me know. If you want to see more videos like this, I'm always happy to sit down and just talk to you guys and, you know, just tell you how I feel and maybe help you guys out. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Join the family by subscribing, put your bell notification buttons on so you guys are notified every time I upload a new video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah.